In the days before the emergence, the Elohim warred with the Nazrani. The Nazrani invaded the sacred Elisar forest, but were soon driven back, though some warriors have lost their way in the forest. One day a Nazrani, after wandering many days in the forest, reached the edge of a river. The river was wide and swift, and the Nazrani stopped to reconsider the situation. Now the Nazrani were known to fear no one, making war across the land. But one thing they feared was water. He couldn't see any way across. So he ran upriver and then checked downriver, all the while thinking that he might have to turn back. Suddenly, he saw an Elohim warrior astride his dragon steed flying above the river. The Elohim and his steed are bound, for if harm befalls the Elohim rider, so the same ill fate is bestowed on the steed. Now the Nazrani knows the Elohim were by their nature creatures of the law, willing to extend truce and extend aid when asked. He decided to ask the Elohim for help getting across the stream.
Hail, Elohim! A truce, I ask of you.
Well now, hail Nazrani. A truce I can extend you.
Would you be so kind as to give me a ride on your dragon steed? Just across the river. It is said the nature of the Elohim is to help those in need.
How do I know that if I try to help you, you won't try to kill me?
Fear not, because if I tried to kill you, then I would die too. For you see, I know you are bound to your steed.
And what about when I get close to the bank? You could still try to kill me and get back to the shore.
This is true, but then I wouldn't be able to get to the other side of the river.
Now this seemed to make sense to the Elohim, but he asked,
All right then. How do I know you won't just wait till we get to the other side and then kill me?
Ah, because you see, once you've taken me to the other side of the river, I will be so grateful for your help that it would hardly be fair of me to reward you with your death. Now would it?
Well, consider this your lucky day, for I shall indeed help you get across. Come, mount my dragon steed.
So the Elohim agreed to take the Nazrani across the river. The Nazrani climbed on the dragon steed, and the Elohim steered his steed up in the air, and on they rode. And so they flew over the water towards the edge of the forest. The Elohim felt pleased to be able to befriend a former foe. Suddenly, the Nazrani pulls his blade and plunges it into the back of the Elohim.
You fools! Now we shall both die! Why on earth did you do that?
I could not help myself. It is my nature.
The Elohim felt the poison of the blade weaken his limbs, and the Elohim, his steed, and the Nazrani fell to their deaths in the swirling